If we take a look at the Skywalker saga, there is no doubt in saying that Anakin Skywalker is by far one of the fan-favorite characters in the Star Wars universe, but not just within the Star Wars universe, but also within pop culture. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, one thing about the new Star Wars universe is, of course, Disney is looking for ways in order to satisfy the fans around the world, in order to create a brand new EU that is going to be very successful, not just in the forms of books, novels, and comics, but also TV shows and brand new movies to release into theaters and on Disney Plus as well, to really make it modeled after the MCU. What I mean by that is, all of these different projects will be connecting to each other and will be emulating how the MCU became so successful. Now, as far as the character of Anakin Skywalker goes, obviously a lot of fans were very upset about his absence in The Last Jedi, and of course even in The Rise of Skywalker. And with The Rise of Skywalker, we only got him as a disembodied Force Ghost voice. And that was all because of Kathleen Kennedy. Kathleen Kennedy stepped in to make a lot of changes to the movie, to really kind of fine-tune the film to make it cater to a general audience or to the common moviegoer. So now, of course, Disney is in damage control mode. This really is a big deal because now they're trying their very best to satisfy fans, and in order to gain the trust of lost fans because of the sequel trilogy movies. Now, with that being said, now that both Disney and Lucasfilm are finished with the sequel trilogy era, they are moving on to their new Star Wars universe, also known as their new expanded universe. Disney is trying to come up with several plans in order to evolve the Star Wars franchise into something new for the fans, where it's explained that Disney has something big planned for creator Jon Favreau to handle for the future of the Star Wars franchise. It's explained that Jon Favreau will be handling something very important for the character of Anakin Skywalker for the new Star Wars universe that is going to begin development this March, and that this project will begin and actually will bring a return of Hayden Christensen. Now, this most likely has to do with the Rise of Skywalker sequel series that will be in animated form. However, it's noted that Disney is very sorry for betraying Hayden Christensen with the Rise of Skywalker by cutting his scenes out of the initial cut of the movie in order to focus on other characters like Rey, Finn, and Poe, and that Disney fully regrets not using the character of Anakin in the final cut of the movie, and for cutting out Hayden's scenes that he worked on mostly in late 2018 into early 2019. Now, it's noted that Disney is in full damage control mode to make things right for the character of Anakin and actor Hayden Christensen, with a handful of new projects such as bringing in Hayden for the Kenobi TV series and a planned Darth Vader TV show as well, to have Hayden Christensen come back as both Anakin Skywalker and Darth Vader in several ways. Now, this is their way in order to satisfy the fans to include Hayden back into Star Wars, and that they also want him to be a part of the Rise of Skywalker sequel series, and an untitled project that will feature Anakin Skywalker. So, the thing about this, obviously, is that Disney is very desperate at this point in time. Now, say what you will about Disney, but at the very least here, they are making a big effort to make things right for Star Wars fans. The question is it really going to be enough for a lot of fans out there to accept? Now, when you look at the character of Anakin, obviously, very well-known character, a fan-favorite character on the same level of Luke and Darth Vader. However, Hayden Christensen, alright, this is an actor that really made Anakin come to life in episodes 2 and 3, and we only got a little bit of him in The Rise of Skywalker as a voice. Now, in the initial cut of episode 9, by the way, which stood around 4 hours and 20-something minutes long, very extensive version of the film, and a lot of that had to do with the introduction of Anakin Skywalker's Force Ghost again, and other story elements that were actually inspired from Colin Trevorrow that J.J. Abrams was actually picking up, that was later, of course, deleted by Kathleen Kennedy. And now Disney wants to make things right now that Kathleen Kennedy no longer has full creative control over all of the Star Wars projects that are currently in the early development phase, which I think is a really good thing. I think it's a light at the end of the tunnel here. The fact that Kathleen Kennedy can no longer interfere with a lot of Star Wars projects out there. So, the thing about this, when you look at Star Wars as a whole, of course a lot of fans are very interested to see exactly, what Disney has in store for the fans and exactly how they're going to develop these projects, such as the Kenobi TV series, of how they want to include Anakin into the mix, portrayed by Hayden, as well as Hayden portraying Darth Vader in the planned Darth Vader TV show. That is really a Jedi Purge movie with Darth Vader as the villain in the background. It's going to be interesting, nonetheless. The fact that they're really trying to make a major 180 here with Star Wars, and they're trying to really handle it in a more respectful manner. Whether it's desperate or genuine, I honestly don't care as long as it's good content. That's all I really care about, right? So, with that being said, guys, like I say, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all this below in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.